All right, this is going to be a really short video. This is just going to be a little rant video. I've never done this, but I'm sorry. I just hate 1x. The background 1x gameplay you're seeing, yeah, I didn't enjoy playing those games because I don't like playing 1x. Now, this is just my opinion. There's going to be people who love going against 1x or love playing 1x or don't mind going against 1x, but 1x is just so annoying and just so unfun to go against. Is he the best killer? No, he's like top 3 maybe. I'm not saying he's OP at all because for Survivor side and none of the killers are OP, but just his design, I hate his design so much. Just having a whole kit basically fully based around luck and just being projectile based is just so stupid. Now, don't get me wrong, like there is very consistent ways to use his projectiles, like entanglement and mass infect. You can use them like much more consistent ways, like at the end of chase when you both hit 1 stamina, but they're still luck. Like entanglement, you might be able to guarantee a hit when the survivor hits 1 stamina, but my whole point is 1x is not fun to play as and he's not fun to go against. Nobody has fun losing as 1x because they simply luck just wasn't on their side, and no one likes to lose against 1x because, you know, luck wasn't on their side. I don't know what they were thinking on his design. I don't know what they were thinking on making it to where you basically just want to shoot yourself in the foot because you didn't win the lottery ticket. And 1x is just really unbalanced. Like entanglement, like it's like a 33% chance to hit. Like if they're in the open, they send it, dodge left or dodge right. Same thing with mass infect. But the thing on Survivor on why it's so annoying is because you get hit by entanglement, like you're losing half your health or you're just down like 10-20 stamina, and it's just so annoying. You can make educated guesses on like the 1x's playtime if it's like a 20-day 1x or like a 5-day 1x. You can make educated dodges and know if they're most likely going to throw a straight entanglement or a predict entanglement, but you can't always guarantee that. The pull from entanglement just makes it to where you've already lost the chase. But that's the other thing. If 1x doesn't hit the entanglement, he just gets fucked. Nobody has fun playing 1x because nobody likes to lose on a killer knowing that they didn't lose because it was their fault and their mechanical skill was just lacking. They lost because they simply didn't get lucky. And don't even get me started on 1x rework when the rework first dropped. Like Unstable Eye. Bro, literally just a free win chase. It's still technically like that, but just a free win chase button. Like release rework 1x was just absolutely the most abysmal to go against. And I think the only reason I got 1x to level 100, or I even got him MS4 on the rework, was because he was only somewhat fun to play because he was so fucking broken, at least on release. And I maxed him out in like a few hours. Like it was double XP, but like I won basically every game. And another thing with 1x is let's say you're in a, I don't know, a 7 to 8 player lobby. Like in a Pueblo, that's not gonna happen. Like you're most likely gonna be in like a 5 to 6 player lobby. If you help your teammates as much as you can, but they did get quick dropped anyway, now you're forced to be in an LMS with 6 minions that are, or 5 to 6 minions that are blocking all the good loops and the only good pathings you have, and you kind of just die in LMS, and it's just so annoying. Honestly, I think literally like a third or like maybe even go as far as half of my survivor losses just being from that, just from my other teammates just getting quick dropped, and I'm forced to deal with 6-7 minions in LMS. That's not a 6-7 joke, shut up. And 1x is just so unhealthy and just by far the most unhealthy killer for the game. Like nobody wants to be losing because they couldn't control the fact that they just got a lucky ass entanglement or a lucky ass mass infect. And even when you do dodge the projectiles, like you still have to deal with Unstable Eye, and Unstable Eye is just free distance. There's literally no killer in the game where you just press a button to get free distance. Sure, Slasher is like that, but Raging Pace is maybe his best ability, but it's just so counterable, so it doesn't matter anyway. The cooldowns being so low just make them so much more brain dead, and just don't feel like I don't feel rewarded for winning as 1x. I don't even feel rewarded winning against a 1x because I know that I won just because I got lucky and the 1x didn't get lucky. So I don't even feel that rewarded when I win against 1x. And even though you shouldn't be spamming your projectiles and just be spamming abilities on 1x, you do get the most rewarded out of all the kills for just spamming your abilities, because you just get lucky for one of those projectiles and you'll just get a lot of damage in or just get a kill. Entanglement is just too much of a crutch ability, and it's like one of the best killer abilities in the game. Like sure, it's once again, it's still inconsistent. 1x is the king of inconsistency because of luck, but you get hit by entanglement, like you just get absolutely screwed. But I don't know, man. I just absolutely hate going against 1x. Like I just hate being in a chase, and like what happens most of the time is that I know the 1x is like a 20-day player or just like a more experienced player, and what happens is I get the feeling that he's gonna throw a predict entanglement. What happens is I think he's gonna throw a predict entanglement, I send it, and he just throws a straight entanglement. I'm just like, oh, I should have just dodged. But then in another world, if I did dodge, he would have thrown a predict entanglement, and I would have gotten hit by entanglement anyway, you see the problem and why it's just so dumb, and it's just having a killer mainly designed around luck and projectiles is terrible game design. Once again, don't get me wrong, like 1x is not OP, but out of all the killers, like 1x is definitely the easiest to play along with Slasher. And it's like there's not even a huge difference between a bad 1x and a good 1x. Obviously, the main difference is only really being just the core mechanical skill, just like, you know, pathing, stamina management, all that, reset and chase. But the only skill is just when you use projectiles, and that's kind of it, because predict and send entanglements and projectiles are just kind of on luck and just kind of what you think the other player's gonna do, but then they do the opposite thing. Now your projectile is useless. And Mass Infect is just, the bouncing is also everywhere, because you already lose stamina, you're already down stamina from dodging Mass Infect, and then he gets a speed boost, just because why not? Just why not just give him a speed boost? Like, you're already down stamina, and now you're down even more stamina because he gets a fucking speed boost after you just had to use stamina to dodge the Mass Infect. That doesn't make any sense. Like, killers like Noli and Cool Kid, for example, their projectiles, like, you use them in a consistent way to where you guarantee them being value in a chase and catching up in chase and hitting the survivor. But when the survivor's going against it, they're not like, oh, that was unfair, or I got unlucky, or the killer simply just got stupid lucky. And it's like, usually Noli uses Nova, and it's like he used it in a consistent way where you're gonna get hit by him no matter what, which is like the main use of it. That's like his only like true good ability, so it's like, who cares? And Cool Kid, same thing. You kind of just use it like in a consistent way where if they're walking and they're at 1 stamina, you guarantee the hit. With 1x, that may be somewhat the case for Entanglement, but Mass Effect, not really. And Mass Effect is his main damage output, which is why I just do not like his design. For me, he's just by far the most annoying to go against. He may not be OP. I may not see a 1x like be picked in the game and be like, oh, I'm dead, this character's so broken. But at the back of my mind, I know that if I just get unlucky and I get hit by some fucking entanglement that I just, you know, got unlucky from once again, then I'm just cooked. I legit almost would not care if 1x just got straight up deleted from the game. The most we'd literally be losing is the lore with Shed. It's like, obviously he should stay in the game because he's like, in a Forsaken lore standpoint, he's important for the game, but in terms of going against and playing as, just nobody has fun. His design is hit projectile, win. Don't hit projectile, lose. It's just so stupid. But I just wanted to make this little rant video. I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. This is a very short video, but I just wanted to get out why I hate 1x so much, and why you guys will literally never see a video of me playing him in like a server-wide video, wherever the case is. Because I just do not like this killer. I hate him. I hate his design. It's purely projectile based, and it's just so much luck. Like, sure, you can make your projectiles more consistent than other ways that like worse 1x's would use their projectiles, but they're still not 1000% guaranteed. Entanglement may be guaranteed at moments, but Mass Infect is just a whole gamble, and you can't obviously, unless the lobby is just fucking garbage, like you can't just win off of entanglement and 1 combos. You have to Mass Infect. The thing is, if you did make, even if you did make 1x 1000% consistent, made it where he had no luck, now he's too strong. Because now if 1x hits every single ability, it's just like people just drop like flies, and now the game's extremely unbalanced, and it's just, his design is just so bad. I just hate it. Like, his design is worse than Nosferatu. I only say Nosferatu because his kit is just all over the place, but that's aside from the point. But I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about 1x. This is just my opinion. Like, there's gonna be people who completely are just gonna throw this video in the garbage can and just be like, everything you said is wrong, or like 1x is fine to go against. This will be my last video before Azure comes out. Today's the 15th, and he comes out on the 19th, which isn't long for now, so it's just like basically my normal schedule anyway. But hopefully, maybe Azure will make me brighten up my thoughts about how bad 1x is designed, but I'm gonna get lit up like a fucking torch from the 1x mains, but that's to be expected. But once again, let me know how you feel about 1x, how you think his balancing is, what should they do about him, how should his kit be changed. But enough ranting. Once again, I'll see y'all when Azure comes out, and it's gonna take me a while to also make the second video of Azure, because I'm gonna make the video on the Azure update and then make the video on if he's fun enough. He probably will, because I love trapper killers, but me getting level 0 to 100 on him, which is gonna take forever, because maxing out a killer is nowhere near the same as maxing out a survivor, because it just takes way longer. You have to get killer and all that stuff. But anyway, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.